nothing like seeing a killer whale up close and learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this orca encounter will help you better understand these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
인도 사람이 딱 화면 앞에 가렸어. 막더라고.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica.
Iceland?
In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Nakai's blow is perfectly designed for catching a quick breath at the surface. Even the location of his eyes works to his advantage. It appears as though they would be within that white oval eye spot, but that is a visual distraction. They're really in that black area near the corner of the mouth, hidden from their prey. The fin on his back is called the dorsal fin, and it's used for stability while swimming, as well as regulating his body temperature. The flippers on the sides of Nakai's body are called pectoral flippers, and they're used for steering and stopping. Inside the flipper are 5 bony digits, just like the human hand. The lobes on either side of his tail are called flukes. The tail flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling them close to 30 miles per hour, as fast as some of our speedboats. And they swim the fastest and use the most power when they're propelling their bodies out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as a part of their communication. They'll use pectoral slaps to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a peck slap to get her calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they reach. Spot hopping is how killer whales coordinate to get a better view of their surroundings when they hunt.
나이가 엄청 많은가 봐. 지느러미 구부러지려면 다시 잘 안 움직여. 이빨 있어.
찾아와 서 있죠. 우와.
양쪽에서 온다.
Orcas are great communicators, so it's no wonder they're at the very top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused,
Antarctic orcas will actually create waves that wash over floating ice, knocking seals right into the water. Our whales will be showing you the same wave-making technique, demonstrating one of many complex and impressive hunting abilities killer whales have developed around the world. So we chill it down for the whales. Here comes Corky. You didn't get washed off your iceberg. Excellent. Go ahead and stand up, ladies. We'll stay here for a sec. For helping us out, we have these tail fluid keepsakes just like the one I'm wearing, so you always remember the power of the killer whale. Have a good whale that size, eat a whale that size in the wild. Well, it's possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
in this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
생기더라고요.
Play is an important part of everyday life for killer whales. It's how they teach their young to hunt and practice their skills as they grow.
우와, 쟤네들 노나 보다.
Orcas spend lots of time interacting and showing their playful side, both in the wild and here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when a whale swims fast at the surface and breaks briefly out of the water.
저기 막
나온다. 그러고 있어? 봐봐, 카메라 봐봐. 빨리 지나간다.
You'll see them do this when catching a ride in the wake of a ship or surfing through a wave.
서핑하는 거 봐. 봐봐. 화면에.
Orcas like to be touched, and they'll rub their bellies on rocks when they can. We'll see our whales intermittently rubbing their...
Oh no, what are we gonna do?
Playful behavior.
친구가 나를 달라고 해.
We interact with our whales all day, every day, which allows us to share trusted relationships, provide optimal health care, research, and quality of life. The whales here take an active role in their own health and well-being. All of our whales will roll over and allow us to take a blood sample from their tail loops. This is an extremely important husbandry behavior we work with on all the whales and dolphins at SeaWorld, because looking at the blood, we can get a great idea of what's going on with the overall health of each of the whales.
얼음을 주더라.
Our whales will also slide up and out of the water onto a scale. We weigh all of our whales once a week to make sure that the adults are staying healthy and that the calves are growing properly.
사람을 물어 죽였을까?
Our whales will even allow us to take a breath sample from their blowhole. Now, none of these things would be possible without the relationships that we have. For a female is about 17 feet long and 5,000 pounds. Porky is 20 feet long and weighs 8,200 pounds. So she is well above average for an adult female killer whale. She is a lot of fun to interact with. She's most of the behaviorist's favorite animal to play with. We challenge our whales every day to learn new things, to engage, and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play helps keep them in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whales. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk. All share.
For joining us today, Orca Encounter. We hope you gained a great appreciation for these incredible animals.